So now, with the confirmation of the Chinese embassy, we now know that there was a secret agreement.
Yan ang binigyang diin ni Pangulong Ferdinand R. Marcos Jr.
May mga tanong siya hinggil sa umano'y gentleman's agreement. Una ay kung mayroon ba talagang kasunduan.
Ano ba ang pinangako ng Duterte administration sa China? Dahil hindi pa natin alam eh. O ngayon pa lang natin talaga, ngayon lang tayo nakakatiyak na meron pala talagang agreement. Tawag nila sa gentleman's agreement. Tawag ko dyan secret agreement.
Nagtataka ang Pangulo kung bakit ang gaya...
Hindi namin alam. Walang dokumento. Hindi ko nga maintindihan. Very experienced lawyer si President Duterte. Ang abogado, lahat gusto nila nakasulat lahat yan eh. Bakit walang nakasulat na kahit isang papel? Bakit walang video? Bakit walang announcement? Nothing.
Gayunman, handang
makipag-review. And then we'll sit down. Send those documents to me. And then we'll sit down and discuss it. I'll do my homework first. That's the way I work. I read all the material first, so that when I'm actually in the meeting conference, I can ask intelligent questions. So send me the material personally to me. Hindi, wag na sa DOJ, sa DFA, wag na sa akin. Padala niyo sa akin. Marami kaming common na kaibigan. Send them to me. Pag-aralan ko, then pag-usap kami kung gusto niya.
Hindi rin sang-ayon ng punong ehekutibo sa ideya.
Known by all the local officials. It should be known by everyone. Because if that way, you're accountable. If it's a bad decision, you're accountable. Sasabihin, mali yung ginawa ninyo. Hindi ba? Ano yung tinatago mo? Bakit ba't di nyo sinabi? What are you hiding? Why was it secret?
At sa suhestyon umano, na dapat magtanong si Pangulong Marcos sa kanyang gabinete.
Yeah, I saw that. You know, to be a crybaby, you have to cry. Did you see me cry? I don't pay any attention to that. I really don't. That means absolutely nothing to me. And you know, again, the former president is a highly experienced lawyer. He should know that ad hominem attacks like that really have no place in this kind of very important and very precarious discussions.
Ipinagtanggol naman ni President Marcos, bahagi ng gobyerno si VP Sara, pero
role of a vice president or a secretary of education to talk about China. So I think we are all in line, because I'm very sure that if Inday Sara had some very serious misgivings about what we are doing in terms of foreign policy, she will bring them to me. And wala naman, ang pag pinag-uusapan nga namin, sinasabi niya, basta ako, trabaho lang ako ng trabaho. Sabi ko, well, that's a good policy. So I don't think that it's something that we need to be concerned with. This is separate from any proposed or potential Chinese investments in the Philippines. How do I see how it will affect? I don't see that it will affect one way or the other.